am Diana of Themyscira, and your wrath upon this world is over. Hey everyone, today I've got your Wonder Woman movie review. For the first time ever in cinematic history, Wonder Woman finally gets her own movie. Will this female hero fare above the rest than we have ever seen before? So as far as the story goes, Patty Jenkins directs this film that I couldn't have been more impressed by. I love the fact that they have a female director for this one female hero from the DC universe, and I think she definitely worked very well with all of the actors, especially Gal Gadot. Really just showed how women could be properly represented on film, and I couldn't have been even more impressed, and it definitely showed during the opening sequence, especially with that big battle scene between all of the women on Themyscira, the island where Wonder Woman comes from, up against all of these soldiers, male soldiers, and I think, you know, all of that stuff just really brought me to tears, and even showing them fighting, just like training all of the women together, and I just thought that was the coolest thing I had ever seen. I was getting emotional because of scenes like that, because we actually get to see women being portrayed in a positive manner, a strong manner, and nothing like I have ever seen on film before, because sometimes women in film were being overly sexualized, and that really was not the case in this movie, and I wasn't surprised by that because I felt like Patty Jenkins could handle all of these characters well. I mean, she has worked with a female lead before, especially Charlize Theron in Monster. It was just an incredible way to create this story and make it a standalone film, and it really wasn't disorganized in any way, and everything just flowed, and it was edited properly, and everything that I knew and expected it to be. As far as the casting goes, you've got Gal Gadot, who I was obviously impressed with first seeing her as Wonder Woman in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, and now that she has her own film to star in and make it her own, you really get to see more of this character being fleshed out. I really loved how she portrayed her character like a fish out of water, especially when she meets Chris Pine, but she is so much more than that. The messages that she was sending to the audience, her female empowerment and her beauty and her strength was just everything that you would want to see a woman embody, and especially somebody who was just a no-nonsense type of person. Like, she could do anything that any man could do, and she was definitely proving that to the world, and I really love how they showed that, and especially her chemistry with Chris Pine as Steve Trevor I thought was really great, because I could expect nothing less from him as an actor, bringing his A game, his charisma, and his comical side to him as well, and I definitely think they really paired very well together. And of course, the casting alone I thought was really great. You've got Connie Nielsen as Wonder Woman's mom, you've got Robin Wright, you've even got the bad guys of the film, and there are a couple, one of which was sort of spoiled because it got leaked a while ago, but Danny Houston, I thought, played a very good, convincing villain role, and he was just pure evil alongside that other woman, Dr. Poison. And then you've got David Thewlis, who is in this movie, who I was always sort of like keeping an eye on and scratching my head at times, trying to figure out like what he was doing. It was kind of really interesting in a way how that was all portrayed. So the things that I liked about this movie, I really feel like I should just say love, because the production design was very authentic looking. I love how they really brought out the World War I era to life, and the cinematography. I knew right off the bat as soon as I saw this trailer. You guys know, if you've been following my trailer reaction videos for Wonder Woman, I couldn't say enough about the cinematography and just how cool it looked. I was really liking the intense action, and like I said, the romance was there, even though it was very subtle at times, talking about certain subject matter, but I thought it was tastefully done, so at least I liked that, especially with some of the comedy. And there was even an ode to Clark Kent with the Christopher Reeve Superman in one scene that I still couldn't get enough of. And, you know, even identifying a strong woman throughout the film couldn't have been a more prominent message. Even all the other action scenes and the battle sequences I thought were all very cool, even if some of the CGI, I could definitely move past that, but it really didn't bother me in the overall outcome of the film, because there were so many heartfelt moments that I don't even know how many times I cried watching this movie. I probably cried at least like 3 or 4 times watching this movie. I could say that this movie is definitely the best movie in the DCU since The Dark Knight, and that is really saying a lot, and I feel like I've heard that also from other people before, so I couldn't agree with that more. I really loved pretty much everything about this movie. So overall, I would say that Wonder Woman is definitely the best film so far in the DCU. I definitely think it could help reshape and continue to shape the DCU in films to come in the near future. So I would highly recommend seeing this movie, whether or not you are a fan of comic book movies, Wonder Woman. Definitely see this movie with anybody. It is a movie for all to enjoy. So I would give this 5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of Wonder Woman. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates coming every week for a Trail Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.